Hello guys, for today's video, we will show you how we do our installation. So this is a 6 kilowatt installation that we will be doing for Palompon, Leyte. Palompon, Leyte guys. This is San Miguel, Palompon, Leyte. We're traveling towards San Miguel, Palompon, Leyte. And now we arrive at site. The house is really beautiful. Our client is a seaman, or he is an OFW. He works abroad and he likes to have a safe place for his family and that they will have no brownouts, especially during typhoons and earthquakes. Of course, he is not there all the time and he wants his family to be safe. Here is the first process that we are doing. This is the installation of railings on the roof. Here you can see we install the L-foot and also the railings for the solar panels. So we put a lot of sealant to prevent the water from leaking inside the roof, leaking inside their ceilings also, so it not could enter the house. And here the WLC OGTs, they help us a lot. So they're raising the panels on top of the roof by just manually pulling the panel one by one through a string. And our installers are here on top of the roof. We're gonna place the panels carefully and securely. This is how we tighten the screws of the solar panels. Not too tight, just enough for it to hold.
You get me in the mood. It feels so fucking good. Just what my body needs.
This is the installation of the wires on top of the roof. Here we put some HDPE conduit. This will protect the wire from heat and rain, so it will last longer. This HDPE has a life of around 10 years. This can serve you for 10 years. Also, your wires will have a longer life because the HDPE can protect it. And this is the installation of solar inverter. We're using a Solar 6 kilowatt hybrid inverter for this install. You'll see Chito, this is our top electrician doing the work. And he does his work in a very professional way. That's the ATS. You see the big white thing there? That's the automatic transfer switch. And this is the battery. So for this installation, we did a battery cover because it's prone to rain. The part that we installed is prone to rain. And thank you for the snacks. They've given us some really good snacks, very yummy. Here I'm testing the battery, trying to take a look. The battery percentage, if it's working, if it's communicating to the inverter. We're trying to turn on the breaker, and now we're checking everything so that when we do the commissioning, everything's fine and everything's well done. Here is the first time to turn on the inverter, and you will see all the inverter settings right there. And this is the part where we set the parameters of the inverter. Of course, you have to set the time, you have to set the date, you have to set how it functions, and you have to set the grid settings. Of course, it has to match your place. If you have a 50 hertz or a 60 hertz, and for the country that you are in, if you have this kind of inverter, actually all hybrid inverters can sync to any country. So what you do is you just choose the country that you are in, and then you set it to your inverter. This is the most important and the very crucial part of the installation. Even you install everything, if you get a mistake during the setting process, then the inverter will not work as good. Here we try to see the voltage of the panels and the AC. Of course, before you turn on everything, you need to check the voltage coming from your AC supply. Output of your inverter should get a 230 volt AC. Also the panels. So I made a small mistake there of not turning on the breakers. Now I'm turning it on, and this should give power to your inverter, charge the battery, and also give power to your loads. So this is almost the final part of the installation. You see in this screen that I'm identifying it's charging the batteries. The panel should be charging the batteries while waiting for the LiEco or the grid to kick in. If the LiEco grid kicks in, then it should sync with your inverter, and you should be on the on-grid mode of the inverter. So you see everything is wired, and what we need to do is just to cover up everything, and you'll see there is a very good video on the roof. The solar panels really look nice on our client's roof. The house is a really nice house. Now they are solar powered, and of course, no more brownouts. You save energy. This is the way to go, guys.